This video is made possible by our loyal Patreon supporters. Visit patreon.com/Psychetruth.
Hi, it's Banks and welcome to the Banks Method. I've got a total body barless workout for y'all. I'm pulling together all my passions, ballet, bar, yoga, and Pilates to bring to you a nice, well-rounded workout. So let's go ahead and get started. The Banks Method is my unique combo of ballet, bar, and Pilates exercises designed to maximize lengthening and strengthening of the muscles with fun, dance-inspired movements. You can find all of my workouts on Amazon Prime Video and the Yoga Plus app. So all you'll need today is a mat, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start just with some regular old squats. So those feet are a little bit wider than the hips, toes are pointed forward. Let's take it down and up. We lower and lift, taking it a little bit quicker than usual so we can get that blood flowing, get our heart rate up, get warm to prepare us for what's about to come. So we're sinking those hips back, weight is into the heels, and then you're pressing those palms together, and then press the arms back, work the triceps, and then allow those glutes to activate at the top. We lower and lift. Let's start to reach those arms up, and then we add a pull down. We reach, and then we pull the elbows back. Reach and pull. Now you're feeling those lats working, your side body as you hide the elbows behind the back. 4 more here. We got 3. Last 2. And hold it down, let's pulse it. Add a challenge, you rise up onto those toes. We got 16 counts here and then we're out of it. Hold that core for 16. Good. Heels are high, core is tight, arms are long. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up, nice job. Now come over to the left side of your mat. We're gonna start with a wide second. We step that right leg out, then you rotate. Open back out to that wide second. Squeeze that right leg in to meet the left. Again, we open, rotate, squeeze, open, squeeze, and squeeze. 3 more here. So you're making that 90 degree angle with those legs as you come into that lunge. And then you're staying low in that wide second. Last one. Let's hold that lunge. Now hands go onto the hips. We hinge our upper body forward. From here, let's find a little pulse. So weight is into that front leg. Feel that right glute and hamstring working. And you're hinged forward ever so slightly. Your back heel is high. And you're getting low here. So make sure that knee is behind the ankle. It's not protruding over that toe. Staying right behind that ankle to keep that knee nice and safe. Hold that core. Good, 4 more here. 3, 2, last one. Now we're gonna step the left leg in to meet the right. And then just slightly, that toe just taps the mat. It's just there for stability. You're not putting any pressure on that left side. You pulse down through that right leg, down and lower and lift. So we feel that right thigh, right glute. This is a great exercise for working on that knee stability here. So that knee is tracking directly over the toe. Get 2 more here. Hold it low, extend out that left leg. We take it out and in. Tap the mat. And an added challenge, you extend that left leg out a little bit higher, feeling that left glute as you press that leg out. You're still hinged forward here. Good, keep breathing. Maybe sink a little bit lower in that right leg. 2 more here. Get ready, hold that left leg out. Bring those arms overhead. Now from here, flex through that left foot. Bring the heel to the seat. We find little pulses up to the ceiling for 10 counts. So that lift all comes from the ledge of the seat. It's a tiny movement. You feel that traction on the seat every time you lift. You squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift. We got 4 more here. 3, last 2. Extend that left leg out. We plant the hands down. Let's find a plank pose. So shift the weight forward. Shoulders stacked right over the wrist. Scoop those abdominals. Now we lift up that right leg. It's up, down, up, down. We got 10 on this side. Then we take a downward facing dog and you can breathe. You gotta give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now we find a 3-legged dog. Right leg comes up nice and high. And then rotate that right hip down to meet the left. Flex through that right foot. We're gonna pull that right knee into the chest for 2 counts. Then we drive it out for 2. Keep those hips square. In for 2. Feel that right oblique. Squeeze it in nice and tight. Out for 2. Good, it's in. And out. Good, just 2 more like that. And then we hold the knee into the chest. And out, get ready, hold that knee in. We got 10 pulses in. So you're rounding through that back. You make that C curve. Think tighter and tighter. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto your right side. From here, we're gonna find a modified side plank. So both knees are down. They're directly in line with your hips. From here, let's lift those hips up. We take it down an inch, up an inch, down and up. So make sure that right elbow is right underneath your shoulder. You're pulling up to that side oblique. Now let's reach that left arm up and overhead. You can bring that gaze up with you, or you can keep that neck nice and neutral, whichever one feels better to you. Let's do 4 more here. 3, 2, hold it up on the next one. Now extend that left leg out long. From here, we take it down and up. So we're working that outer thigh here on that left side. If that's too much on your shoulder, just come down and just focus in on just the leg. If you want that added challenge for the core, you lift up into that modified side plank. We got 10 here. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Let's come onto our bellies. We're gonna hit some push-ups. So we're onto our knees here. We're gonna bring those hands just a little bit wider than the shoulders. And then make sure you're not on the top of the knees. Shift the weight forward so you're in a diagonal line from the crown of the head down to the knees. Now we take it down for 2 counts. We push it up for 2. It's down, exhale. Core is tight. Squeeze those heels close to the glutes to work those hamstrings. Good, 1 more slow. Let's find 5 single counts. We got 5, 4, last 3, give me 2, and 1. Nice job. Come all the way up to that plank pose. Take a 3-legged dog and then pull the right knee in towards the chest. Hold it there for a second. And then step that right leg forward. Let's stand it on up. And then we're gonna come back to that V position on the right side of our mat this time. We're gonna open up into that wide second, rotate, find that lunge, and then squeeze that left inner thigh again. We open, stay low, 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 wide second, squeeze to come in. Squeeze 3 more like that. 2. Come all the way up, stand up nice and tall. Last 1. Now hold it here, hands come onto the hip. Hinge that upper body forward. Let's find a pulse here. So you got that weight into the left heel this time. You feel that left glute, that left hamstring firing up. Those hips are square. 4 more here. 3, 2, last 1. Now we bring that right leg in. That toe is just right on top of the mat. All that weight is in that left side. We take it down and up, down and up. Burning out that left side. It's down and up. 2 more. Hold it low. Let's take that right leg out and in. So that's your modification, just tapping that mat. Or if you feel nice and balanced and strong here, you keep that right leg extended and then you pull the knee in, keeping it off the mat. squeezing the glute on that extension, keeping those hips square. So wrap that right hip around to meet the left. 2 more here. Okay, hold it out on the next one. Extend those arms. Flex through that right foot. Bring that heel to the seat. We squeeze lift, squeeze lift. Good, so you feel those inner thighs hugging in. You stay low in that standing leg. Maybe go 1 inch lower. We just have 5 more and then we're hitting that plank. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's step it all the way down. Find that plank pose. This time we extend that left leg up. We find a pulse, shift the weight forward onto those right tippy toes. We got 10 pulses, a little bend into the elbows. Pull that core in tight. We got 5 more. And then we hit that 3-legged dog. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find that 3-legged dog. Bring that left hip down, flex through those left toes, let that right heel melt down. Then we pull that left knee into the chest for 2. Drive it out, 2 counts. In for 2. And back for 2. It's in. And back 2 more here, and then we hold that knee into the chest. And back. Feel the squeeze of the glute at the top. Hold it in. Pull that knee in. Little tiny movement. Feel that left oblique. Just 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Come down onto that side. Let's hit that modified side plank. So bring those knees back, right in line with the hips. Lift that side body up. Make sure that elbow's right below the shoulder. We lift up and down. Lift and lower. Good, reach those arms up. We got 4 more here. 3, last 2. Hold it up on the next one. Now let's extend that right leg out. We work that outer thigh. Make sure the toe and the knee are pointed forward. Always a good option. If you just want to focus on the leg here, you can come down. Or if you want that added core challenge, you're in that modified side plank. Good, up. 4 more here. We got 3, last 2, and 1. Nice job. Come all the way down onto your belly. We're gonna lay all the way down. Go ahead and place your forehead down onto your fingertips. Shoulders go down the back. From here, we're gonna go externally rotated. The heels are in, the toes are out. We're gonna work the glutes. Starting with the right leg, we lift the right leg up. Pull the core up and away from the mat, then we lower back down. So lift up in the center. Notice how I'm externally rotated. So my heel is in, my toe is out. You squeeze the glute at the top. Lift and lower. We're just tracing a straight line up. It's about like 3 inches off the mat. Try to relax that low back. Put all that work into the glute and the hamstring. Now we have 1 lift, 1 out. So you are working that outermost part of the glute. Relax those shoulders. Keep pulling that core in. Lift and out. We're just tracing an L with that leg. Lift and out. We got 4 more here. 3. Last 2. Now we bring it across the body. We cross and out. Squeeze and out. Just 4 more here. 3. Last 2. And we circle to finish. We got 4 one way and then we'll reverse it. 3, 2. Reverse it the other way for 4. 3, 2. Last one. Lower that right leg down. And then just windshield wiper those legs. Release any tension in that low back. And we'll switch it over to the other side. So heels and toes out, press the pelvis down, pull the core up and away from that mat, and we lift up through the left leg. So notice how my leg is straight here. This is less about height. So if I bend my knee, I can get it a little bit higher, right? But really think about that straightness. You're reaching that toe away from the hip socket. Good, lift and lower. Now we got 1 lift, 1 out, up and out. Trace the L, up and out. Keep breathing. We have 4 more. 3. Last 2. Now let's bring it across. We squeeze and release. Inner thigh squeeze, innermost part of the glute. These are tiny, tiny movements, but you're really working deeply into the glute with these small movements. 4 more. 3. Almost there, you guys. 2. Let's finish off with a circle. We circle it 4 times one way and then the other way. For 3, 2, 1 other way for 4. 3, 2, last 1. Awesome job, you guys. Last exercise here. So reset. Heels come together, toes are apart. We find little lifts up here. Lift and lift. If you want that added challenge, you can lift up the chest a few inches, reach those arms long, pulling the core up and in. We got 10 like this, and then we get a child's pose. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Stretch back, reach those arms long. Knees are out wide. Just breathe into that low back. And roll it on up. We're gonna finish off with some core work. So come to the front edge of your mat, and we did a lot of back extension. So now we're gonna work into some rounding to feel nice and even. So feet are hip width distance apart, grab behind those thighs, sit up nice and tall to start. And then first you're gonna allow your pelvis to tilt towards you. You roll down, rounding in that low lumbar spot, and come all the way back up. Exhale as you roll down. Deepen those abdominals, making a C curve, and bring it up. Let's release those arms, roll it down, and roll it right back up. Exhale, roll it down. So right until those shoulder blades hit. Lead with the crown of the head, scoop and up. Should feel really nice after all that extension work, just to stretch out that low back. Roll it down. And last time we roll it up. Now extend those legs long. Same thing, we roll down. Squeeze the inner thighs, press the heels down. Good, sit up nice and tall. Reset before you roll back down. Last time. We roll all the way down. Now we lift the upper body and the legs into a tabletop. And we roll back down. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Modification, you can keep the heels down onto that mat and just focus on rolling down bone by bone until you get there. This is definitely super advanced move coming into that boat pose. If you feel strong, take a full teaser. Good. We've just got one more here, you guys. We're gonna hold it up at the top. Hold it up. Now, bring those arms into a circle right in front of you like you're hugging a beach ball. We rotate over to that right side and then to the left. So modification, you can bring those heels down if you feel that low back talking to you, or just come up a little bit higher and just rotate here. If you want that added challenge, lean back a little bit farther and bring those legs up. We got 10 counts here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold center. We're gonna roll all the way back down. Take a full body stretch. Nice job. Last abdominal exercise. So we're gonna do some flat back work. Flex through those feet. Squeeze those inner thighs. Those legs are super active. From here, we're gonna lift our head, neck, our shoulders, and then we're gonna lower back down. So it might not go up super high because those legs are long, but you're gonna feel those upper abdominals working here. And lower. Big exhale like you're trying to fog up a mirror. And then you're keeping that space in between the chin and the chest. Those elbows stay wide. I have to constantly remind myself my elbows like to creep in. Light grip behind that head. Keep squeezing those inner thighs, flexing through those feet. Good, now we're gonna hold it up. From here, lift that right leg up just a few inches, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, let's switch it, Left leg comes up a few inches. That leg is as straight as you can get it. You're working that quadricep. So that leg is super engaged. 4 more here. 3. Lift the right leg 4 to the right. Here we go. 4. 3 elbows wide. 2. Left leg. Here we go for 4. 3. 2 on the right. Here we go. We got 2. Keep breathing. 2 on the left. Again, 2 on the right. Here we go. 2. Get ready. Let's alternate it right, then left. It's right and left. Whew. We got 10 more. Then you're done. 9, 8, 7. Elbows wide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a full body stretch. Point through those toes. Interlace those fingertips. Open up through that rib cage like you're taking a nice yawn in the morning. And then hug those knees into the chest. We're going to take a spinal twist here. So extend that left leg long. Hug the right knee in. Give it a nice tight squeeze. And then let's bring that right knee over to the left side. You can allow those hips to come off. And then if it feels good, just allow that right arm to come out to a T and gaze over that right shoulder. And come back center. And we'll switch it out other side. Right leg goes out. Left knee into the chest. Squeeze it in tight before you send it over to that opposite side. Gaze over that left shoulder. And just take a nice spinal twist. And we'll come back center. And then we'll take a few rocks and rolls, rocking up and down the length of the spine a couple times. And come all the way up to a seated position. Extend those legs long. And let's take a little hamstring stretch over those legs. Let that head hang heavy. And when you're ready, slowly and carefully roll it on up. Thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. I recommend doing this class 3 to 5 times a week. And I hope to see you again soon.
Many of our subscribers don't see our videos. Make sure that you click the notification bell. And if you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration.